So today my big question is, am I even Muslim? Okay. The reason why I ask this is because when you meet new people, you're talking to new people, they're like, oh, are you religious? Some sort of question like that. And I don't know why every time people ask me that, I find myself not able to find an honest answer within myself, even though my whole family's Muslim. I grew up pretty Muslim. I mean, for the most part, not so strict, but like definitely Muslim, right? I wonder why I failed to answer this question. And I think my reasoning for it is like, I don't understand how anyone can answer any single religion to that question, because there's so much overlap in every single religion. And to me, my personal religion, the one that I make up in my brain, is just my relationship with God. And I also want to add in there that I could be using the word religion wrong in this entire video. But what makes it wrong when you fully believe that that's what you're doing? But then that goes into a whole spiral of right and wrong and the whole ethics of everything. And I hate that people laugh about spiritual people. Oh, they're just spiritual. But I don't even know if that's what I would describe it. I have such a strong relationship with God that I think it's very individual. I don't think it's something that I can listen to other people / other religions holistically to prove to myself that I love God and serve him, right? I know there's a whole subjective side of this. It's like, I think I am a good person for God, but what is good? And that's the point of religion, to tell you what good is. But I can look at any religion and read about it and say, yes, I agree with 1, 2, 3 points, but I don't agree with 4, 5. And so I don't understand how I could say oh, I'm Muslim, when there's so much I agree with the religion, but also so much I don't. But that applies to every religion. So it's just kind of like a loophole for me. I also hear the argument that people say that when you go from religion to religion, the biggest difference is kind of the history and what you believe actually happened in the past. But when I tell you I couldn't care less about what happened 100 million years ago, especially because how can I, living in this day and age, tell you that, oh, that happened and that didn't? Even if I do research, even if I read books, even if I listen to people, how can I discern, oh, that's right, and I believe in that? They could all be right, it could all be not right. And why does that distinguish what religion I am? I don't know. I don't know where the line is drawn where you say, no, I'm this religion. Do you have to believe in a certain ratio of because I can't fathom that it's possible that anyone believes and trusts every single fact of every religion. Plus there's so many different understandings of each one. So then how can you it's just so personal. So I wonder, am I just I know that there's a lot I don't know about me being Muslim. Of course I went to, the mosque every weekend growing up, and I learned a very brief amount of things about it. But I always found it so I was a very rebellious child. When we were praying, I would be laughing and they would kick me out and put me in the corner every time. So I was always very rebellious. And then people would see that and be like, oh, she's bad in her religion, she's not Muslim because she didn't do that. And I'm just, or because I don't pray 5 times a day or something like that. So because there's so many practices that I don't do, I feel like an imposter to answer that question and say I'm Muslim. Do you get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like I am so religious, but only in the aspect of God and being a good person and a good part of this community that I'm in order for a God. And I believe that I have a relationship where what you put in is what you get out when it comes to God. And I 100% believe it. I think about it all the time. I think it's in the back of my brain with every single thing I do and every single effort of improvement and service I do to myself, to others, to everyone. I believe that he'll when you do something bad, it comes back to you, and I think that's God. I'm not gonna, I mean, I'll say karma, but in the back of my head, I'm like, that's God. That's the creator, the guy who created everything, who creates balance in this whole world. So then I just had another thought, right? Maybe, would it be right to say that I'm Muslim because the context in which I believed in God was a Muslim context? Because I went to like Islamic school my whole upbringing and am around Muslim people. Like, does that mean that I am, because of that, Muslim because what I learned, my religiousness within, is a Muslim context? Or is that not even related? I don't even know what I'm asking right now, but it's basically an open-ended question for you watching this, I guess. Because I feel you can look stuff up, but then it's just so not personal to what you are and what you're trying to achieve in life. I just think religion is so personal. It's so one-on-one. How can I say that I'm religious in the same way of the whole Muslim community when I'm not? And I don't think there's a single person that is. So I just don't understand that. And I don't understand where I fall into the religion. Like, am I Muslim? Am I am I lying to say that? Because I feel like I am. But is that something I have to analyze within myself? Like, I just don't understand the label of it and what constitutes you being able to say that label. Okay, but I also want to add another, I don't want to be flamed for this video, but I'm just letting you all know, I know that I'm very uneducated in a lot of things, especially around this topic, so that's probably why I'm confused, right? Like, right? I don't know if I'm just making it more philosophical than it is, but I do have this book. I don't know if any of you would say this is a good thing, but I do plan on reading this book soon to get to know more statistical, facts and rights and wrongs around this question. And so I'm sorry if what I'm saying is just very ignorant. I'm going to be trying soon, but I'm still making this video because why not? Bye bye.